By the end of this video, you'll be able to understand how you can zoom into the market, what to call an entry point, and zoom out of the market, what to call an exit point, with almost 100% accuracy. And what this does in realistic trading is that it shows you the exact points to go into a trade. That is almost 90% of the time with sniper entries. And then it shows you how to sustain in the trade. That is, you don't just go into the trade. We also see how to remain in the trade for as long as we want. And after that, we'll see the exact points to zoom out of the markets to prevent unnecessary loss of profit. That is, you storm into a trade and you start pushing instantly or almost instantly towards your direction. And when you exit that trade, it begins a retracement almost instantly also. And even if I'll be showing you exactly how this concept works now, you'll also be understanding why the chart has to start pushing up and why it has to start dropping down and why a retracement needs to start. And after that, we'll be using this exact concept to storm into the market on live trades now. If you're new to this particular YouTube channel, just remember to hit on subscribe button, hit on like button, and also remember to turn the notification bell so you don't miss any videos that will be dropping up from this place just like that. So that not to waste so much time, let's dive in now. Boom. Okay guys, so this is exactly what we're having currently, right? Now this particular stuff is just dropping down smoothly like this, right? And then it started playing around this region smoothly. Now what did you notice happened about the spot? It hit the spot, pushed up, hit the spot, pushed up, right? And then it came back to hit this particular level. Now what do we notice happening around the spot? It pushed up and then started dropping down. And watch out for this particular stuff at about this range, right? Now what happens is that it drops down below the spot. Immediately after dropping down, I simply storm into this particular trade, right? Okay, let me show you that. Immediately as it drops down to this particular range, I simply storm into this particular trade, right? No, I'm not doing that, guys. I'm not doing that. I'm going to wait for one thing called a retest, right? And then this is the retest that actually occurred. Right, boom, the retest, it pushed up and then a retest occurred, and then I can simply storm in, right? Good, yeah, I can simply storm in. But notice, if you notice when you trade, there's something that happens most of the time. You go into a trade after a retest is completed, and then it seems like the retest is not completed, and then it keeps pushing up and keeps pushing up against you, right? Now, that's why we're going to introduce something again called the B of B. Right now, that's the breakout of a breakout. Now what I mean by that is very simple. Now a breakout occurred at about this region, a retest occurred at about this region. So what am I waiting for now? I can storm into this particular trade, but I might have some retracement and things like that, and it might take me into some crazy red. But if I don't want any red at all, what I'm going to use the B of B. That's the breakout of a breakout. Now what I mean by that is this: we just simply watch out for this stuff. It pushed up. After that, it created a zone at about this region. Now if you want to see the zone, we can simply draw that like this. Boom, can you see that? It pushed up and kept playing around the spot, and suddenly it dropped down below this. And on every breakout, what happens is a what? It's a retest. So I wait for the second retest, and boom, this becomes the retest in such a way that this stuff can play around. I'm just waiting for the second breakout to occur. The second one occurs at about this region. Boom, I'm into the trade smoothly, just like that. Does that mean that I can't go into this trade at about this spot? Yeah, at about the spot. Of course I can go into this trade at about the spot. The retest is completed. Now you'll be like, Mr. P, how do you know the retest is completed? It's simple. Look at this. There was a rejection candlestick here, and then when this particular stock pushed up to this particular spot, the first thing we notice is a what? It's a rejection, right? You notice it got rejected at about this zone, and then the next one tried going up again, and then it got rejected again. It means that this particular stuff is done. I have 3 rejections in a row at about this spot. This stuff is done, right? But then at the same time, it's possible for this stuff to push up maybe at about this range, play at about this spot before it starts dropping down. Now to actually prevent that, because the mission of this video is to make sure that you have basically a zero drawdown. Remember, we're trying to have a most perfect entry, right? A perfect entry, as perfect as possible. Because of that, I can wait for my B of B at about this spot, so that I wait for another breakout so that it can play around the spot, after which it breaks below this particular region that is here. It pushes back up to give a retest, which is this, and after that it starts dropping down. Now the next thing is to sustain the profit and exit the trade, right? Now what do I need to do? I just need to look at the chart and then follow one single principle. Is extremely easy. Provided my higher high is not broken, I will remain in the trade. Is that easy? In such a way that this stuff keeps dropping. I've stormed into this trade at about this spot, right? Now this stuff keeps dropping. I'm in the trade. I'm not running to nowhere. It keeps dropping and keeps dropping. and suddenly this was my previous higher high, right, at about this region. So what do I notice? This particular stop pushed up towards particular zone. It created a bearish candlestick at about this spot, and then it created a bullish candlestick. And then what do we notice after that? A complete breakout, right? That's a new candlestick formed above this level that's at about this particular spot. So what can I do now? I can easily zoom off this particular trade, right? Smoothly, just like that. Boom. All right. Now this is exactly what we're having now on a realistic trading, right? Now, if we check out this particular stuff, this is exactly what we're having. Okay, let's just map this particular stuff out now. So what are we having now? If we map this stuff out, boom, right? A breakout has already occurred at about this region, right? We can literally see the breakout. The candlesticks are pushing and everything is moving very smoothly. But do I go into this trade? No, right? Because I'm trying to get a sniper entry. If I go into this particular trade now, this stuff has a tendency of dropping down on me, and I don't want that. Because of that, I'm trying to get a perfect entry point so we can go into the trade. So what do I wait for now? I simply wait for a retest, right? So just wait now and actually see how this particular stuff actually goes. All right. Okay, guys. So this is exactly what we're having currently, right? So that the retest actually just got completed. We can actually see the retest occurring within this range, right? We can actually see the retest. It got completed, and at the same time, this particular stop just pushed and broke this particular level that is here, right? A level of retest, right? Because it was playing around this level and finally dropped back down to give the retest here, and finally pushed back up again to break this entire level that is here, right? So what am I waiting for now? I'm waiting for this particular stuff to drop back down to touch this level again. Maybe as it drops back down to touch this level, at least just cross, let's say, what they call a rejection candlestick at about this spot. It just crosses towards the particular region. After that, we know that a second retest has been completed, because this is already a breakout, right? A breakout of this particular zone that is at this particular spot, right? So just wait for the retest now. After that, we can easily stomp into this particular trade. Boom. Okay, guys. So this is exactly what we are having currently. This is actually looking very, very smooth. This is actually very smooth, guys. Just look at it, guys. First, look at it. First, a breakout occurred at about this region, came back to give us a retest. Retest got completed, and then it broke out of this range of our retest, right? That was here, right? Good. And after that, it pushed up and came back to give us our retest. Look at it. Pushed up, came back to retest this level that it has just broken. I was doubting if this is the true retest until boom, I saw a bullish engulfing candlestick at about this region. And after that, I knew that was it, guys. I knew that was just it. We are just getting a crazy sniper entry now. So guys, what can we do now? We can easily just storm into this particular trade and just go and relax. Boom. Okay, guys, so this is exactly what we're having currently. This stuff has just been pushing smoothly, guys. So you can actually see exactly what we're talking about, right? So the stuff just kept pushing up, kept pushing, and then our previous high was never broken at any time, right? So look at this particular stuff. This was our previous high, and then this stuff started. It never got towards the particular spot, so we remained there, right? And then just like that, it just kept pushing, and then finally at this particular spot, what do we notice? It hit this particular zone. It dropped down to hit the spot, after which a new candlestick was created about this spot, and then it just kept pushing down below our previous high smoothly, just like that. And then we should have left this trade maybe at about this spot even already, but then we saw that it pushed up, it dropped down, but never really broke below it. It just came back to hit the spot, and then just kept pushing up smoothly, just like that. So now, guys, we're able to sustain this trade provided our previous high was not broken. We remained in this particular trade smoothly like that, and maybe as the previous was broken at about this particular spot, we can easily just zoom out of this trade, guys. So that, guys, this is exactly what we're having currently. So we're actually running about 11k currently at about this spot. This was actually a very, very smooth one, guys. This was actually very, very smooth. Boom. Okay, guys, so that's just how speculative actually goes. So what we use there, the broker, the link to the broker is actually in the description box there, in case you want to use this particular broker. And also we use the unlimited leverage, and then we also use a zero spread. If you notice, we're paying for commission for that, guys. We use unlimited leverage, zero spread, and then the broker we're using, the link is actually in the description box, smoothly just like that. So that if you're new to this particular YouTube channel, just remember to hit the subscription button, hit the like button, and also remember to turn the notification bell so you don't miss any videos that will be dropping out from this place. And also remember guys, if you need a larger capital to trade, that's between 3,000 bucks to over 100,000 bucks, you can actually do that on the tradercapital.com. So you just go on the tradercapital.com and you can easily trade on your derivative synthetic indices or your Forex as your derivative, like your boom and crash, volatility indices, and jump indices and the rest of them. Or you can just decide to trade on your normal Forex and commodities smoothly just like that. So that's just how it's actually goes, guys. So bye from guys. I'm Mr. P. Peace.